My name is Alec Newman and I play Kliff.
My name's Stewart Scudamore and I voice the part of Oongka.
My name is Rebecca Hanssen and I play Damian.
I suppose I never told you why I'm on the run, did I?
So Damian she's very down to earth, a fierce fighter, and headstrong. She will stand up for what she believes in, regardless of who is telling her otherwise. I can be willful, but I am naturally conflict avoidant. And so getting to channel that side of myself into her was an absolute joy.
Oongka, yes, he is. I see him as he is a nomadic warrior. I think he has a passion for everything that is fighting for the cause, for his people, for his tribe, and for the Greymanes. First impressions, you're thinking, what can I bring to the table that I can connect? What's the in? His DNA was very economical. And it's what you bring to the table and what they're offering, what the team are offering as well. And then you take off into the world that is a Crimson Desert and that wonderful story. With the character of the Orc particularly, you're asked to give it a very bestial, very feisty, very bombastic, lower class postal code with regard to the delivery. But with Oongka, what changed and what surprised me was that he was more of a philosophical Orc, educated if you like. He had that sort of world-wise nomadic element.
Yeah. That rousing element still,
yeah.
Bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark, game.
Prepare yourselves to take back what was stolen. For our fallen brothers. Show no mercy!
And what I found challenging for Oongka is that he often communicated in grunt, but it was finding those levels of grunt. But finding that was challenging. Beautiful.
Some of my favourite moments recording for Kliff are when they just press record and let me try and match, the sound for the fight sequences.
Your words reek of deceit, witch! Are you all right? Aye.
He's fiercely loyal, and he has a really strong moral compass. He knows what's right and wrong.
Is your life worth so little? I've no interest in your story.
There's no denying that he's very stoic. He is a man of few words. You could be forgiven for thinking that he's kind of, a closed book, but when you meet him with other characters, particularly his Greymanes, his people, you begin to see him open out as a character a little bit. There was a particular family member. Almost immediately, I kind of lent into his voice, and instantly in the room, people responded. It seemed to just fit. The combat in the game, which we'll maybe talk about in a minute, which is absolutely astonishing. I've never seen anything like it. And having done some combat with broadswords and other weapons that appear in this game, there is a kind of imagination route into that element of Kliff.